Hi, I am Alin Panican from the Bread of Life Orphanage in Brășteni, Romania, and I am responsible of the operations here. We received this building from a ministry back in 2002. It took us about a year and a half of very hard renovation. It was not completed when we started back in 2003 with the first group of 20 children, but they were in such a desperate case that we had to bring them in. Even though construction was still going on, we had some rooms for them. Over the last 20 years, we've averaged around phase 2 of the orphanage, which is the youth transition center down south in Bucharest. At the present time, we have close to 60 children in Brășteni and close to 40 children in Bucharest. So a total of around 100 children that we serve with everything that they need from the time they go to bed until they wake up again in the morning, throughout the day and throughout the week. Each child have come with a unique story. Some come with stories of abuse, some with neglect, some just being left behind by parents that went for other countries in Europe to make more money with the dream of coming back home. Bună, bună! Ce faci? A fost bine la școală? Da? Bravo! So they go since 2007 when EU opened up and Romanians could freely travel and get jobs in Europe. That created a phenomenon, and it was a national crisis. Hundreds of thousands of children were left behind with elderly grandparents or relatives, and they ended up being neglected. The parents had this good dream that they will go there and make enough money in a year or two to come back, but the end situation was that many of them never returned. Many of them never afforded to do something for the children. So they just ended up having a life abroad that took all the resources in a selfish way. They liked the life there without the responsibilities. So we have children in here that know their relatives, but they have not been in touch for the last 11 years, or just over the phone, or seeing them maybe a few days a year. So this is a national crisis. It developed this new term of orphans with parents that we have faced in Romania, and quite a few of the ones we have in the orphanage are from that type of background. Our dream for every child is to have children that will never need to be sheltered in an orphanage. Have children that are going to church, that are following Christ, and they are forming solid Christian families.